Welcome into the Gosling Sports Field here in the Woodlands, Texas, just north of Houston. We are set to get the 15U championship underway. As it's a matchup of the Austin area versus the Houston area. Juice taking on Chargerz lead. I'm Ben Spicer alongside CJ Gilbert. Adam Sandoval on the field as our reporter. And this one's going to be a lot of fun. The Chargerz come in as the #1 seed. They're undefeated on the weekend, coming off a win over Texas Epic in the semifinals. Juice is 5-1 as well. We saw them make a run up in the 15U championship in Dallas a couple weekends ago. And this one's going to be exciting, CJ.
Yeah, definitely exciting on both ends. We have guys that are getting some Power 4 and FCS interest already at 15U. Chargerz Elite have a couple guys, Peyton Smith, Adrian Taylor, and our quarterback, Joshua Wells.
Joshua Wells firing there on the opening play from scrimmage. Kyler Carter, the receiver. Let's look at the Chargerz Elites and how they got here. Again, the Chargerz Elite in the white uniforms. We mentioned 6-0 on the weekend. They beat the Texas Thieves in the opening round, 26-16. Follow that up with a 32-20 win over Thoroughbred Sports and a 33-21 win over Texas Epic in the semifinals. Catch and run there from receiver Lakeith Baker has us with about a 3rd down and 3.
You're going to see a lot of length and size on the Chargerz Elite team. #1 seed coming in today on Crown Sunday. Like I said before, Lakeith, one of those guys that can stretch the field, along with Peyton Smith, outside receiver to our left, as you see on the screen, as the X out there. So Joshua Wells has a lot of receivers to toss it to, and this game should be a good one.
Peyton Smith needs 3 yards. He'll pick that up and a little bit more as Adrian Taylor keeps the chains rolling for Chargerz Elites. Let's look at how Juice got here. We mentioned they finished pool play at 2-1. They fell to BME Athletics in pool play, but got things rolling here on Crown Sunday. A 36-3 opening round win over Texas affiliated. Followed that up with a win over the high-profile Athletes 41-28 that beat Slimy Boys in the semifinals 25-23. Here's Joshua Wells looking over to Peyton Smith. Smith put a move on. He got tagged inside the 5, but there we see his athletic ability and prowess on display, CJ.
Yeah, first target for Peyton Smith, 2028 athlete out of LaPorte High School, has offers from Texas Tech, Nebraska. Has put the offers, saw him earlier in our Waller tournament, maybe a month or so ago now, so that's a nice receiver on the cusp here.
Baker in motion, and we had a receiver jump. So that's going to be a false start penalty coming against Chargerz Elites. It'll be a loss of down. And it'll be 2nd down here now. So the ball spotted at about the 3 or 4 yard line for Chargerz Elite. It'll be 2nd down and goal coming up here on their opening possession of this 15U championship. Throwing up towards the end zone and a catch made. Dyson Godbolt in for 6 and an opening series score for Chargerz Elite.
And with the name Godbolt with Chargerz Elite, you know he's electric. That's the type of stuff that we're looking for in a 15U championship. Electricity coming out the gate for Chargerz.
You've been hanging out with Mark Henry too much, making puns like that.
Hey, look, man, I'm getting up there.
You brought it on Crown Sunday, didn't you?
I did.
Okay.
Had some good games in pool play, and then we had some really good games in our 15U bracket, and now we have a good one here in our 15U championship.
1-point try for Chargerz Elite here, leading 6-0 on the opening possession. Joshua Wells takes the snap. Looking right, now comes back across the middle and has his man Adrian Taylor there for the conversion. It's 7-0 Chargerz Elites. Good start to the game here for the Chargerz, the 1 seed, CJ.
Really good drive right there by Joshua Wells. Didn't originally have his first target, Peyton Smith, but went to Adrian Taylor to get the extra point, up 7-0. Good first drive by Chargerz Elite.
So we'll see Juice and Jackson Shad going to work here, as that one is caught. And Juice on the move to start off their first series.
I have a feeling the guy with the no number on the back of his jersey is going to be a big factor in this ball game.
Correction, that's Chase Ames, the Juice quarterback. Jackson Shad, also the quarterback for Juice. We saw him in Dallas in the 15U championship. A narrow loss in that one, 11-10 against APR. So Juice tried to come down here to Houston. We've got a delay of game coming against the offense. So that'll make this 3rd down, and they'll fight to get the first.
Second time that his number has been called with the official Juice logo on the front of his chest. Like you said, quarterback just dicing right here.
This is Chase Ames with a new set of downs to work with. Ames over to the left, has his man again, and picks up yardage down to about the 15-yard line.
He's a good-looking kid, too. Very tall in stature. Nice size, width. Presents a nice, just a total all-around frame from Ames to get the ball to.
Ames, after the completion, looking
Bingo.
towards the end zone, and has 6. Juice answers right back with the score. We'll see if they go for 1 or 2.
Really good throw right there by Ames. And like you said, really pivotal part. Looks like they're going to line up to go for 2 to take the lead here in this 15U championship game.
I love the aggressiveness.
You see on the replay right there, Ames just firing it in there.
Nobody home for Chargerz Elite, maybe a mix-up in the coverage. Yeah, Juice wanting it all here, wanting that lead. As they motion off Cole Palmer on the right side, come back across the middle. It's deflected and knocked away by Terrell Stinson.
Yeah, really good defense right there by Terrell Stinson to not allow that 2-point conversion to be good. So Chargerz Elite still up with 19.5 minutes left in this 15U championship game.
Love those Juice jerseys, by the way. A little take on the old Minnesota Timberwolves logo.
Yeah.
Looks good. We've seen a couple old 90s NBA throwbacks. We saw the jerseys of the year. Yeah, the North Texas Eagles with their Super Sonic. Those are the best jerseys we'll see all year.
Yeah,
I'm going to go ahead and say it.
Nice
Bold take.
And then, you know, DEF CON, their 8U or 10U
yeah, the
had
Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
So we had some really good overall jersey combinations here at this tournament.
Jeter's going to have us covered with the drip on Instagram. Check that out later on in the week as we got a 4-second call. Eli Walker caught the pass, but it was after the 4-second buzzer sounded.
Yeah, really good defense right there by the Juice defense. As you see, White, number 11, on the opposite side, just locking down the receiver, taking them totally out of the play.
Second down and 15 coming up. Both of these teams scored on their opening possession here. Dr7 Woodlands 15U championship. Ben Spicer, CJ Gilbert, Adam Sandoval bringing you all the action here from Gosling Sports Fields. Second down throw and another 4-second violation. The Juice defense locking in.
Yeah, you can see right there, Dino looks like on the back of his jersey, number 8, right side corner, just taking the Chargerz Elite receiver straight out of it. These cornerbacks are playing really good ball for Juice right now.
Defense that would bring a smile to Kevin Garnett's face. With the old Timberwolves jersey. They've got the trim on the sleeves there.
Hey, these are some really good jerseys. It's all, you know the game now. It's all about Ant, though, now.
That's true. That's true. I'm showing my age here a little bit, CJ. Third down to 15. Up for grabs. And Peyton Smith couldn't get a paw on it. It's going to be a turnover on downs, and Juice will take the lead here 8-7 with the defensive stop. Let's go to Adam Sandoval now. These teams change over. What do you have for us, Adam?
Hey guys, we're here on the sideline. Juice just took over the ball. I asked Coach, how's he feeling so far? He said, we got to jump on him. We just got to jump on him. They got a first stop here. Offense seemed to move flawlessly the first drive. See if they can replicate that here on this next one and take a good lead.
Okay, I like it, CJ. We've seen some aggressiveness for both of these teams out of the gates. Juice, after they scored that touchdown, tried to take the lead. They weren't able to come away with it. They get the lead with the defensive stop, but now maybe a little foot on the neck here, trying to close things out early if they can to take down the 1 seed. See if they're able to. That one overthrown as he was trying to get it out to Jaden Garcia. And it's going to be second down.
Yeah, Jason Scad just couldn't get it out to his receiver, kind of overthrew his receiver right there. But, yeah, nonetheless, really good stuff by Adam right there, our very own, saying that we just got to jump on him. So we'll see with the ball games this tight, this close right now, who's going to make their mark.
So we saw Chase Ames at quarterback on the first possession for Juice. Now it's Jackson Shad, and Shad will have a second down to 15, and he has his man. That'll be enough for a first down, and that's going to be Tano Wooten on the catch. And I got the chance to see this Juice 15U team yesterday, and Wooten is a factor on both sides of the ball. You see his frame and his size. He couples that with a great athletic ability.
Yeah, definitely just showed his number right there to his receiver, got open, showed chest, and QB delivered a nice ball.
Here's Shad rolling out left. And this time has it to the other number 2, Zamar Pye.
And Juice seem to be really in their rhythm right now. Jackson seemed to be slicing and dicing this Chargerz elite defense right now.
So after forcing a 3 and out defensively, Juice trying to score on their second possession here and add to their 1-point advantage. Here's Shad on second down. Chad loaded up, firing, has his man again, and has another completion out to Wooten.
You know, you don't see this much often in 7-on-7, but really Chargerz elite seem like they're sitting back in coverage, especially with them being inside the 20-yard line, the red zone as they would call it in tackle football. But you see Wooten just sat right in the zone and picked up an easy chunk of yardage.
Second catch on the series for Wooten. And it'll be a first down for Juice as we're about 10 minutes into our 15U championship here from the Woodlands. Appreciate everyone that's tuned in throughout the weekend. Still plenty more coverage to come throughout the week here on the DR Sports Media Network and beyond. Here's Shad taking the snap. First down throw, looking towards Wooten. That one batted up into the air. And the combination of Javon Smith and Terrell Stinson. But we've got a flag down now.
So
Late flag.
Gonna say he got there a little early, I would imagine.
Offsides is the call coming against the defense. So they'll move the tee up 5 yards. That will push the Juice offense even closer. It'll be first down. So Shad breaks the huddle. His team leading by 1 here in an Austin versus Houston area matchup in the 15U championship. Throw over the middle. Tough catch! Oh my, ripped it out late, but he had already came down with the ball, and he gets it done. And a little celebration after, rolling the dice.
Taking chances, and the chance was absolute gold on that one. Juice now considering to go up 2. Really good, strong catch by the young man right there. Really good ball by Jackson Scott, as you see him right there, delivered right in there on his receiver, kind of bobbled it, got it in there, tucked it away. Touchdown.
Interesting. You know, we've seen several challenges today. We'll see, and we've got a couple mouthpiece violations, I believe, coming. So that's going to move Juice up on the extra point. Basically, the mouthpiece is considered a delay of game penalty. So they'll go for 2 from the 5 now, trying to add to their 7-point spread. So it'll be Jackson Shad looking to close off this series with 8 points potentially, his first drive in a quarterback for Juice. Has trips to his right. Here's Shad, 2-point try, over the middle.
Just dropped.
And had it out to Jaden Garcia, but he couldn't haul it in. So the score remains 14-7 in favor of Juice.
Yeah, we're really in a good spot right now with this 15U championship on the line between Juice and Chargerz Elite. You know, so we have to see what Joshua Wells and this prolific offense would do against Juice on the defense. Like I said before, number 11 White and number 8 over there on the other side of the corner has really been playing really good defense. So we'll see how it stacks up against with 12 minutes to go.
Chargerz Elite turned the ball over on downs. That gave Juice the lead on their last possession. So third drive of work coming up here for Joshua Wells, Chargerz Elite quarterback. Wells gets it out to his receiver, Eli Walker. And Walker's going to get a good gain to start off this series, pick up about 8 or 9 yards.
Yeah, right now it's just all about just moving the sticks and keeping everything within reach. Nothing too high, nothing too low. Just stay consistent. You'll be right there.
Second down toss coming up, and he wants a deep ball. And he had Kyler Carter with some separation. Just lofted it over his head and out of reach.
Definitely had a shock play right there with Kyler Carter. Joshua Wells just overshot his target right there. He'll want to have that one back.
So it's going to be third down now, coming up about 6 or 7 to go for Chargerz Elite. They turned it over on downs on their last series, looking to avoid that same fate here is Joshua Wells and this Chargerz Elite offense. Here's Wells. Third down pass is caught. That'll move the sticks, and it's another reception for Eli Walker.
That was a really good route right there by Eli Walker. You know, they pushed him down the field, just had a stop and go, kind of like come back on that route and just really was right there.
Chargerz Elite, the 1 seed after pool play yesterday.
Uh-oh,
They've got
we
6-0.
got one.
They've got
Is
a
he gonna lead
man.
him? Oh,
Did he
let's
catch
see
it? We'll see what the call is.
what we got here.
It's a touchdown. Lakeem Baker.
Coach, would you like to answer a question on the way out? Would you like to answer a question on the way out? Okay.
And we'll go down to Adam Sandoval after this upcoming point after, as he'll talk with the Chargerz Elite coach.
And that was a really good catch right there by Lakeem Baker. Like I said before, just right in the bread basket as our cameraman catches it. Awesome.
And they're going to challenge the call on the field. So we'll go to the replay booth.
As you
Let's
see it
see
on your
what the
screen
call
right
is.
here.
Hard
Pretty
to
ball.
tell from the angle.
A really pretty ball from Joshua Wills right there. In frame. Just out of frame right there, but we'll see if we can see his feet. It's going to be a tight one. May have to get another angle on that one.
And you got to have indisputable video evidence. Might have to get with our guy Aaron Lewis, see what his angle looks like. Ruling stands. There was just not indisputable video evidence to be able to overturn the call. And so Lakeem Baker, Joshua Wells hooking up there for the score, and Chargerz Elite will try and go for 2 here.
Like I said,
Now
really
they're going to
good-
move it up and go for 1.
Really good poise by Wells to deliver that ball to Lakeem Baker. And just overall, this is going to be one of those games where 15U has always been paramount here in the DR7 circuit.
10 minutes, 15 seconds. Just heard from our officials here. As here's Joshua Wells trying to tie the score at 14 all. Wells to the left side, throwing up and over the head of Carter. So the score remains 14-13 as we're under 10 minutes to play here. Let's go down to Adam, who's talking with the Chargerz Elite coach.
Hey guys, I'm here with Coach Junior Rodriguez. Coach, y'all just scored, moved down there the field pretty flawlessly. Still down by 1. What do you got to look forward to in this defense?
Man, I tell my kids, we just got to keep battling. We can't allow one play or one possession to determine the game. The objective is to keep playing. Our last game, just before that, we were going toe-for-toe into the last offensive drive. We got to stop, and we end up being successful. So what I tell my kids is keep battling, keep battling, keep battling.
Thank you, Coach.
Keep battling, the message from the Chargerz Elite coach as we have a completion. It's back to the starting quarterback here in this contest, Chase Ames, and he gets it out to Tano Wooten again.
Same concept, same route, kind of just sitting in that zone. Wooten is.
Here's Ames, second down, has Garcia, and Garcia will move the sticks and pick up a first down for the Juice offense, who leads by 1 here.
And they've really found something right here with just kind of simple slant, sit-down concepts and just picking this Chargerz Elite defense apart.
We mentioned the aggressiveness of both of these coaching staffs. I'm interested to see if Juice does score here, if they decide to go for 2 and try and take a 2-possession lead. As here's Chase Ames over the middle, has Wooten
Same
again.
thing. Just sitting over the middle, simple slant patterns, kind of mesh concepts, just moving the sticks and moving the chains. This is right in Ames' breadbasket right here. Just total control of this game right now.
Another first down picked up by Ames and the Juice offense that are moving inside the red zone now as he motions Samar Pye. Pump fake from Ames coming across the middle, has
money
Wooten
to
again.
Wooten.
And they just do not have an answer from Tano Wooten.
Don't have an answer for Deuce Wilton. And really beautiful ball right there, just to kind of see it in front of him. Ames with an easy ball, pitch and catch. It's now 20-13, 2-point pending.
And they will. We were wondering what they would decide to do here. They do decide to go for the 2-point try. And there's 8 minutes remaining here in this one. Appreciate everyone tuned in throughout the weekend here on the DR Sports Media Network. Again, more coverage to come, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. As we've got Ames trying to make this a 9-point advantage. Ames over the middle. That one deflected, knocked up into the air, and a good catch from our guy Chris Jeter. The only problem is he doesn't play for either of these teams. Score remains 20-13.
There we go, Jeter, man. If you was in the game right now, you'd probably get a write-up or article from our platform, guys. I bet you that.
He's got more catches this weekend than Mark. I'm sorry, Mark. I had to do it to
Throw
you.
him under the bus, baby.
Had to do it to you. We love you, Mark. Make sure you check out the platform, by the way, theplatformdr.com. Write-ups, coverage from throughout the weekend. More to come during the week as well. Check us out on social media also. Big shout-out to all the DR Sports Media team working hard this weekend in the Woodlands. Chargerz Elite trailing by 7. And it's Joshua Wells back out there on his 4th possession. Has a quick completion and some additional yardage after the fact from Eli Walker.
How he's able to create that much separation on the DB right there is just simple, acting like he's going and then just stopping on the pattern. So just call it a comeback route, and the timing of the route and the participation by the receiver, they're clicking right now with those routes.
Some guys who are going to make plays across the Lone Star State on Friday nights coming up in the fall on display here in this 15U championship.
Over the middle.
Throw over the middle, a dot as he connects with Adrian Taylor, and that's going to put him inside the red zone. They'll spot it at about the 3 or 4 yard line.
I tell you, we've been seeing ultimate poise by these quarterbacks, either rain, light rain, drizzle, or even right now with the no rain, we've been seeing a lot of poise from these quarterbacks. And Joshua Wells is one of those quarterbacks where he's shown elite level poise in this 15U championship, only down 7 points.
Wells will motion Godbolt over to his right. And didn't get a throw off. He'll take the 4-second call.
Everything gets tighter down there in the red zone, so you have to be clicking on all cylinders, knowing where your receivers are, and just overall, that first and second read's not there. Usually you have to eat it, so don't force anything. Just try to get it to the receivers on your first and second, and then live to see another down if it's not there.
Second down coming up for Chargerz Elite. Trailing by 7 here in our 15U Dr7 Woodlands championship. We mentioned Juice finishes runners-up at the DFW tournament a couple weeks back. We saw Chargerz Elite in the 14U ranks take home this tournament last year. Second down and goal to go. Godbolts, one hand, incomplete.
Really good defense to play it all the way through the whistle right there by White. And we still have another shot right here. 3rd down and a crucial down for Chargerz Elite, only down 7 points with 5 minutes remaining in this 15U championship game. 4:50 official time left.
And so a stop would not only give Juice a 9-point lead, it would also give them the ball back. So this is a key moment in the game. Chargerz Elite looking to tie things up. That one over the head.
Oh, we got a penalty on the flag, though. Penalty on the play, though.
Was looking for Lakeith Baker and got tangled up with a Juice defender. And we'll see what the call is. Referees coming together to discuss things here while we have this stoppage in play. Great time for you to hit that like button. You've got time in between plays. Check us out on social media as well. We mentioned the platform. Head over to the platformdr.com, coverage from throughout the weekend. Referees sorting things out.
Next week we'll be at the Villages, March 1st. We hit Georgia, then Oklahoma. Some Midwest ball action. Can't wait to see. Got a chance to see Hus Wink 405 as well, so can't wait to go back up that way. And that's what they're all playing for right there. That paid bid to the crown, this 15U championship.
Pass interference is the call, so it's a new set of downs for Chargerz Elite here. First down throw coming up. Zips one in there and has the touchdown. That's Adrian Taylor. And a chance to tie things up or go for the lead. We'll see what they decide to do here.
Got a chance to see Adrian Taylor in Waller, Texas DR7 tournament a few weeks ago, and he's one of those consistent pieces to the puzzle, to the Chargerz Elite puzzle. Much like Baker, Peyton Smith, Joshua Wells, this offense is well oiled, and it looks like they're going to line up to go for one to tie this game up with 3 minutes to go.
Chargerz Elite going for the tie here as we're under 3 minutes to play.
Peyton Smith.
Jump ball. Smith comes down to, was he in bounds? He was. Peyton Smith with the grab.
Turn me up, young fella.
Juice fans trying to say that he pushed off to make the play.
That's a P4 talent right there if you've never seen one, guys, at the 15U ranks. Peyton Smith, a name to know out of LaPorte High School. Watch him go up and sky up for this catch. Toe tap.
Wow.
Touchdown. Peyton Smith.
And we are all even at 20. Just got that foot down before the second one went and hit down. All right. So all even at 20 here in this 15U championship, shaping up to be a thriller here in the Woodlands.
Love 15U, man.
Back to work for Jackson Shad. Shad over the middle into some
Good
traffic.
strong
Oh,
catch.
wow. How did Garcia come away with that?
That's a catch that's good in tackle football. Yet a long 7v7. Really good catch, strong catch by Garcia.
So now Juice in business in a tie game with under 2 minutes to play. Here's Shad. Shad has Garcia again.
Oh, man.
2 receivers there in the area. Wooten and Garcia were both over there, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, that's probably the first time that Juice has been under that type of pressure to have 2 receivers at the same spot, and Jackson just couldn't. He was hoping that one of his receivers would have caught that ball at least.
Here's Jackson Shad and the Juice offense. Over the middle
Wooten again.
has
Is that
Wooten.
4?
And we've got a 4-second call.
And we're at that point in time where every play matters. Chargerz the Elite get a turnover, 2 points.
Scratch that. They moved the ball up, so he did get the throw off in time, and this is going to be a 3rd down coming up, and they've got to pick up about 6 or 7 yards here. So I thought there was a little confusion. It sounded like they had signaled
It's 3rd down,
4 seconds, but yeah, either way, we are here at 3rd down, so Shad has to pick up some yards to keep this series moving.
Boom.
And he'll do, it's
no!
dropped.
Uncharacteristic play by Juice right there by the receiver. Beautiful ball, but just overall just dropped. 39 seconds and counting, and now you have Chargerz the Elite in position to win this ball game. Don't even have to run a play to win this one.
Had the first down
And
there.
you can see right there, teammate just upset with the play call.
And so now Chargerz Elite can take their time. They're in control. They lead for the first time since the opening possession. They'll get the
Peyton Smith.
quick completion to Peyton Smith,
That'll do it.
the player who tied things up on the point after conversion. Juice does have a timeout.
I don't know if they're gonna.
So Chargerz Elite
Yep.
caps it off. 15U champions as they finish an undefeated weekend. And you hear the excitement from Chargerz Elite. They get it done here in the Woodlands. Big time win. Another hard-fought effort from Juice. We saw them make it all the way to the championship 2 weeks ago in Dallas. They fall short here. The drop pass proves to be costly. That results in the turnover on downs and 2 points. That was the ultimate difference in this one for Chargerz Elite. What did you think of Chargerz Elite's efforts today?
I thought it was really good. Like I said, when I got a chance to see those guys in Waller, Texas, I knew there was going to be a special group to keep my eye on. Joshua Wells really performed really well in this 15U championship. Peyton Smith came down with the clutch grab to put them up in this, or at least tied the ball game in this game. A lot of people played key factors. Baker, Godbolt at the beginning of the ball game. So they had a total team effort. Chargerz the Elite did. And just in general, this is a Chargerz the Elite team that is really, really good, and we should keep our eyes on them.
The team coming towards the camera. Let's go down to our Adam Sandoval now, who's with the Chargerz Elite coach.
Hey guys, I'm here with Coach Junior Rodriguez. Coach, you just took home a championship puncher ticket to the Villages, the Crown National Championship. Just talk about how you're feeling.
Man, first and foremost, God is good, my brother. Secondly, the kids make the plays, right? That's coach's job. We try to put the kids in the best positions to be successful. But at the end of the day, I don't make a play. The other coaches don't make a play. The kids made the plays. Man, I'm proud of these boys right here.
Coach, y'all started off trailing into this game. You had to fight back into it. Just talk about what it took for your boys to come out on top.
Yeah, man, it's been a motto since, man, maybe 2 or 3 tournaments ago. I tell the kids, keep battling. Keep battling, keep battling. Because the game is not determined by one play. The game is not determined by one drive. And as you can see, we were trailing a little bit. We kind of got behind the ball, and we came out successful, never gave up.
All right, Coach, a lot of teams were here from all over the nation, and y'all are the ones crowned as champion. Just talk about what that says for yourselves, for all the other teams looking in on this tournament, wanting to play you next.
Man, at the end of the day, we just played the schedule. We had the early bird game where we had to leave. You know, we're coming from Southeast Houston, so we had an hour drive, get here an hour early to warm up. So we had the early bird yesterday at 8:30, and we were able to be successful. We played the games that was in front of us.
Well, congratulations, Coach. We can't wait to see y'all in the Villages in Florida.
Thank you, brother.
All right.
Let's go!
Back to you guys.
I love that. Great job from Coach Junior Rodriguez and Chargerz Elite coming out on top, finishing a perfect weekend. They go 7-0. They get it done. And you like that. You got to like that business-like mentality, business-like approach here. Coming here to handle business, and they did just that, CJ.
Yeah, no, they did just that. And like you said, excellent coaching staff by Chargerz Elite. Those guys did a really good job with getting those guys mentally and physically prepared right here. So in general, that Chargerz Elite team punched their ticket to the crown. We'll see them in the Villages come around in April. But yeah, you know, can't talk about enough of what they actually done today, competing in a tough 15U bracket here.
Chargerz Elite, crown them. They're your 15U champions. For Adam Sandoval, CJ Gilbert, I am Ben Spicer. Thank you for tuning in to coverage throughout the weekend here on the DR Sports Media Network. We'll see you back in the Villages next weekend for more action.